Are Vedas the ultimate guidebook to attain God? Do they represent Hinduism? मैं हूँ विराट
मैं हूं प्रखर और आज की हमारी रिसर्च है ऑन वेदास
and its origin. Before moving on to the video, I would like to mention the plot of our channel. Prakhar and I write script independently. It is only for the variety of the interpretation of the same research and also so that you can experience the more or less different opinion.
वेदास आर नॉट जस्ट एन एंशिएंट स्क्रिप्चर्स बट आर कंसिडर्ड टू बी अपॉर्शिया जिसका मतलब होता है ऑथरलेस या नॉट ऑफ अ मैन Vedas are considered as the sacred sounds and texts which were heard by ancient sages after intense meditation. वेदास को किसी ने बनाया नहीं है. Just like a soul and God both are अज और अजन्मा, which means that which is not born. वैसे ही वेदास को भी किसी ने क्रिएट नहीं किया है. देखो यार, हम जो भी सोच पा रहे हैं that is within the constraint of time. But we have to understand that spirituality and God are beyond the dimensions of time, which is why God was there before time and will continue to be there after the time as well. So he is never created nor can be destroyed, just like energy.
हर वेद के 4 भाग होते हैं, द संहिता, द ब्राह्मण, द आरण्यकास and the Upanishads, also called the Vedanta or the end of Vedas. संहिता जो है वो कलेक्शन है मंत्रास का, while others are literature or philosophical part, also called shakhas or recensions. The 4 divisions of Ved not only speak about the divine but also rituals and the worldly information like medicine and farming for that period. For example, Ayurveda. Another example is Samved. It is a musical and rhythmic composition of Rigveda. Vedas were taught in schools and the interpretations of all the scholars kept adding to the strict book of Vedas that we call scriptures today. Atharva Ved, for example, it became the 4th Ved after a long time. Atharvan was a rishi and is considered to have sung the Atharva Ved. You cannot ask for the original version since there is not any. Vedas are not books. Ved and its mantras has been orally transmitted with techniques to memorize till the ages through schools and families and generations scattered and as education. It is known to be composed by Ved Vyas. Consider it organizing all the scattered information and removing the unnecessary. Yet, the addition didn't stop.
During Mahapralay, when God was in a deep sleep, these Vedas got prakat or appeared from his breath. This same thing is also stated in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad in the 2nd Adhyay's 4th Brahman's 10th mantra. तो गॉड ने इन स्क्रिप्चर्स को लिखा या बनाया नहीं है. He just made it appear, as Vedas are also Sanatan और अजन्मा as I mentioned. Example के लिए, the wave in an ocean is not created, it just appeared and will similarly disappear as it is a part of ocean. Similarly, the Vedas got prakat from the breath of God and will similarly get disappear within God at the time of Pralay.
Are Vedas manual to attain God? A nicer question would be, is it a Smriti or Shruti? Shruti means what is heard and Smriti means what is remembered. Technically, Vedas, the scriptures, should be Smriti as it was recited and memorized for centuries. There is a high chance that much has been lost and modified. Yet, Ved is called Shruti. It is what is heard. By whom and which part of Vedas is originally what is said to be heard. The Ved is known to be spread in the atmosphere when Brahma was sleeping before the start of the Yuga, according to one of the theories. It is also said that Ved is exhaled by the ultimate God and hence present in the cosmic energy. The seers or the one who sees are acclaimed to have heard that and sing what is known today to be shlokas. Of course, as it was sung in words, it was assumed by the listeners that God conveyed to the rishis. Can cosmic sound be expressed in words? This is where religions are formed out of confusion, a community to understand and record what is said. The words are labeled sacred.
बट आपके मन में एक डाउट आ सकता है दैट देर आर सो मैनी रॉन्ग इंटरप्रिटेशंस इन आर स्क्रिप्चर्स विच आर टोल्ड बाय पंडित्स. सो क्या ये वेद में लिखी गई बात गलत भी हो सकती है क्योंकि ये तो भगवान से प्रकट हुई है. सो द आंसर इज एब्सोल्युटली नॉट. These misinterpretations in various scriptures and teachings are because of three types of ग्रंथs. तो पहली है कृत ग्रंथ जिसको आम लोगों ने लिखा है और the people who have not attained to God and just write their interpretations and opinions which may or may not be correct. Second है हमारी स्मृत ग्रंथ which are actually written by the people who have already attained to God and are not bound by Maya anymore. So इनके द्वारा स्क्रिप्चर्स लिखी गई आर द एक्चुअल एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ गॉड. इन लोगों को महापुरुष भी कहते हैं लाइक वेद व्यास, तुलसीदास, शंकराचार्य एंड मीराबाई. पर आपके मन में एक डाउट आ सकता है कि ये ऑथर्स भी तो ह्यूमन हैं, तो गलती तो इनसे भी हो सकती है. बेसिकली इन ग्रंथों पे हम ट्रस्ट कर सकते हैं बिकॉज अब ये महापुरुष गॉड के डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट में है एंड अब इनका एज अ सोल कर्म करने का ड्यूटी खत्म हो चुका है. इसीलिए कहते हैं कि रामायण वाल्मीकि जी ने नहीं लिखी है, स्वयं राम ने लिखवाई है. एंड थर्ड इज द विनिर्गत ग्रंथ विच इज द वेद इटसेल्फ. सो दिस इज द वेद विच इज ऑथरलेस एंड इज रिटन बाय नोबडी. It is the absolute divine enchantment of the Lord Himself, which are then heard by the ancient sages after intense meditation.
The question is, will the mantra be the same if you manage to listen to the cosmic today? If not, then any scripture is not ultimate. We don't know what they experienced, we only know what they said. Angirasa in Mundaka Upanishad said that the four Vedas are Apara Vidya or information, while the Paravidya or the Vidya of the highest, the Paramatma, is an experience, not what can be heard by the ear, nor seen by the eyes, and eventually not perceived by the senses, but rather known by an extraordinary experience that listens, sees, and smells at the same time. You cannot experience God in the language of Maya. The four composed Vedas are experiences and interpretations plus the information to survive in the Vedic period. They are scriptures and records. The Ved, the knowledge or the Vidya that also the scriptures are trying to convey is different. As the Upanishad suggests, you cannot express what it is, you can only celebrate it.